Get there at 9:00.
Good morning! Hey, it's Terri,
Diana.
and I'm so glad you were here with us today. It is Wednesday, May 10th. Sorry for the bad hair day. I have a hair appointment at 4 o'clock today, and I will be beauteous when I am done. But in the meantime, you're stuck with what you got. I'm Terri Pittman, owner of For the Stitcher Soul, and I'm here with my friend Diana, and we're having a little weekly update coffee clatch, because we got to have coffee, because I am the extreme coffee connoisseur, and occasionally I can rope Diana into it.
I just like coffee because actually I think I like the taste of the creamer better than I like the taste of the coffee.
I just like coffee. Yeah, no coffee, no worky. Yeah, that's just the way it is. So, for those of you just joining me, I own For the Stitcher Soul, which is a shop, brick and mortar, located on Delaware Avenue in Delmar, New York. And I also have an online presence. I have a online store where if you're joining me from afar and you cannot stop in and see me here at the store, you can get what you need online. If you don't see it, give us a call or drop us an email, because we may have it in the store. I mean, not everything we have in the store is online, because I get help from several good friends, but some of the stuff I have to do, and I still have that darn old day job. So, it limits my time, but we make progress and we move along.
Yeah.
So, I also have a YouTube channel, because some of you may be watching on YouTube, and I'm begging you. I will even get on my knees if I require it. Please, I have over 1,000 Facebook followers. Go on over to YouTube and subscribe to the channel so that I have a goal. I want 1,000 followers on Facebook. That's my goal. And I'm slowly but surely getting there. Very slowly.
Slowly. We have a thing. Vince, Erica, Tracy, and she said I could say her name, Leah. I'm telling you right now, ladies, until you find somebody,
go to YouTube and check it out, because
I'm going to keep mentioning your names.
Yep. I live stream pretty much every Wednesday, unless something is, I will let you know ahead of time. But I live stream on Facebook and on YouTube just about every Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock. Yeah. And basically what we do here is we hang out, we have coffee. I show you, different things here in the store, different activities we're working on, and we do that. I also have, for those of you who are interested, the website is forthestitchersoul.com. And I also am on Instagram, so you can follow me there too. So, our next thing is who is in the house. Okay. We got Mickey. Good morning, Miss Mickey. And Audrey. Hi, Audrey. And Audrey. Hi, Vince.
Audrey, I wore them.
I don't know if Vince is on yet.
Yeah.
But,
oh, yeah? No.
I haven't seen his comment, but I'm sure he'll see that you said hi. Good morning, Miss Sarah, our friend Sarah from Sister Lou Stitches. And Audrey says hi, Sarah. And there's Miss Karen. Good morning. So, that's who we have right now. I'll check in again in a little bit. So, what is new with us? My dog's sick. Not a good thing. Not good. So we will just take care of the best he can. I'm going this weekend to see Miss Ellie. Do you know that she tomorrow will be 28 days, 4 weeks.
Oh, wow.
And she will actually be a month old on Saturday.
Oh.
Saturday. She'll be 30 days, 1 month. And she's growing like a weed.
Is
Libby
she really?
FaceTimed us last night. I FaceTimed her because she is busy, so she's doing the mommy thing, the feeding, the changing of the diapers constantly, and
Oh, yeah.
trying
All
to
the
take a
things.
nap.
Yep. All the things.
Taking naps on the couch in the afternoon. Well, Miss Ellie
I could never do
sleeps.
that. I couldn't.
I think if you're tired enough, you
You
could.
probably could, but I usually wake up with a headache. Like if I take a nap.
Yeah, I
can't
can't.
do
I know. I used to be able to nap, but for some reason I cannot nap now.
See, neither can
unless
I.
I'm dying,
Mm.
then I can nap, but I can't usually nap. Well, good morning. We have a new person on, Miss Trudy Thomas. And where are you from, ma'am? She'll get us. She'll pop on. So yeah, I'm going to see Ellie. I'll only be gone overnight. I'll go over and see her Saturday and be back on Sunday. The store will be open, ladies. The store will be open. Mickey has agreed to man the store for me. So
that's nice.
Yeah. Thank God for my friends.
Really?
My friends, all of you who watch me, I am truly, truly blessed with all the friends and people that I know. I am a very blessed woman. So what's new with you? Anything?
We've been working outside.
Mickey says
if you don't nap.
Mickey says you don't know what you're missing if you don't take a nap.
I would love to do that. Vince he could fall asleep at the drop of a hat. He sits still for like more than 10 minutes. He's out. I cannot do that. And he can do it sitting up.
Mm-hmm.
And he just puts his head down like this and out.
Mm.
I can't do it. I can't.
I have to be like completely exhausted.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I can't do it. But for me, I've been cleaning up, trying to get. We have a lot of trees that surround the house and the branches, and for some reason this year, half of trees have been falling in the back part of the yard.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to get it all up because not this weekend, but the following weekend, the 20th, the cover comes off the pool.
Ooh.
And it gets dragged out to the back of where the trees
back
are.
40.
The back 40, yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that cover costs an arm and maybe
a small fortune.
An arm, 2 arms, 2 legs, and at the way prices are going up, probably half of Vince's kidney. But yes, so that thing is heavy, and every time I do it, my son and my husband can do it. And Tracy, they can do it so fast that and I have like a brook where it's all not kidney shaped, but they call it river rock or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of swirly type thing. Well, you can't walk a straight line. And for me, I have to run to keep up with them.
Mm-hmm.
And one of these days, I'm gonna right into the green water. I'm gonna go.
He has arrived. Hello, Vince. Good morning. You've already been welcomed by several people this morning. So
quite the following. We're gonna have to do a third chair.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get Vince to join us. That would be fun. All righty. So you're going to be opening the pool. Anything else?
Not the following, well, they're going to open the pool. I have no intentions of being there. No, because I feel each year it gets worse and worse. And this year I kind of, after I helped them do it last year, I kind of looked at it and thought, next year is the year.
I very rarely go in the water. I'm uncomfortable going to the beach and getting in the water.
Well, like
I used to go
say,
when the kids were little. I used to take them to the beach all the time. And I did go in last summer when we went camping with the kids. I went in. But to just go to the beach and go in, it's like,
let
no.
me just put it to you this way.
I love the ocean. I love the ocean. I could sit at the ocean all day long. But there's just something about going into the water.
I do. I have, when you walk down our stairs, there's benches on both sides.
Beached whale.
Oh, well, see, let me put it to you. I was just going to say
like
that
beached whale.
These from the waist down,
yeah,
has never hit from the knees to the up to the waist.
Yeah,
has not seen the light of day.
I'm telling you. I'm not so well.
Put a
look
bathing
at the skin.
suit on.
Okay,
I'll put a bathing suit. And let me just tell you, I will burn.
Look at the skin. Do you
Yes.
think I burn?
Yep, I do. So for me, I like to sit. I like to read, and when I get warm, I'll go. But I got the backyard.
Well,
and
I
have
I can't be in the sun because I had melanoma taken off my shoulder quite a few years ago.
See,
and I just can't be in the sun. I mean, even with sunscreen, I burn. I'm out there 5-10 minutes. Yep. Even with sunscreen, I burn. So it's like I have to sit in the shade all the time. So I guess maybe that's why. You too? Look at that. Miss Sarah burns too. Yep. Audrey says, "Hi, Bits. Enjoy your watches." Everyone knows about your collections. Yes, Sarah, it is the red hair and the Irish skin.
Yeah. But
in my instance.
But see, I have to say, my parents, every year when we were young, my parents loved to go to Atlantic City. My parents really enjoyed going, so we always went for a week. And when you go to the ocean by Atlantic City, there's no place to hide.
When I was a kid, my parents used to take us up to Hampton Beach, and we would get up there before the sun would come up so we could watch the sunrise.
Oh, nice.
And we would fly kites, and we would walk the jetty looking for lobsters and crabs, and it was a lot of fun. But let me tell you, there are several summers, especially when I got older, that one year I got a burn so bad I couldn't sit for 2 weeks because I accidentally, back then I could fall asleep in the sun. And I got burnt so bad I couldn't sit for 2 weeks. It was bad.
Actually, it happened once and it will never happen again. I fell asleep when we were in Atlantic City. And at that time, I used to sleep on my stomach.
Me too.
And what I did was I planted my feet so the bottoms of my feet were face up.
Oh!
Even the bottoms of my feet burnt so bad. And let me tell you, pain.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Yes. Did it once, never did it again.
Yes. The top of your head burns. Yeah. I know a few men who have that problem.
And why does it burn?
And the sun reflects terribly.
And why does it burn? Why does the top of your head burn? Yes.
My brother is one of them. So is my dad. My dad's got a landing strip on his head. I love that man. So, and he has French skin. My dad's French Canadian, and he has the nice dark skin that, when you go out in the sun, it tans nice. See? Unfortunately, I got my mother's skin, who is pure Irish. My great-grandmother was baptized in the cathedral in Limerick City. So, I mean, you're talking about a half and half here. I'm half French Canadian, half Irish, and I got most of the Irish. My sister, on the other hand, my poor sister, when she was a little girl, she, of course, there's 9-10 years difference between me and my little sister, and when she was a little girl, my brother and I were so mean to her because Tommy and I are only 22 months apart. So we were very close. And then Annie came, and when we were little, we were covered in freckles. In fact, we were so close that in features that people thought we were twins when we were little, and we were covered in freckles, always covered in freckles. They called us the Campbell Soup Kids because Annie didn't have any, and we had convinced the kids she was adopted. We had her convinced she was adopted. We find her looking in the mirror for freckles. Poor sister. But she had my father's skin, and that girl can tan.
Really?
Oh yeah. So
I don't. I burn, and I stop.
Oh,
burning.
hi, Mom. What's not funny? Our fair Irish skin. We love our fair Irish skin. That's Mom, Sheila Kuchar from Florida, who's got a birthday coming up.
Oh.
She got a birthday coming. So, we were mean to Annie. I think that's maybe what she meant, being mean to Annie, convincing her that she was adopted.
Really?
She knows better, because now when you look at pictures of my sister Annie,
she does look like you.
Yeah. There's no question. In fact, I felt bad for her for a while because when I moved, Larry got transferred to Fort Carson, Colorado. And so we were living in Colorado, and then we moved to New York and when he retired. And people would walk up to my sister wanting to know when I got back into town.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God.
And she'd go, "I'm not Terri." So she does belong to the
Actually,
family.
Sarah's right. Everybody wants
everyone's going for red hair.
Yeah.
We're actually praying that my little granddaughter Ellie has red hair. So I can't wait to see this weekend when I go.
Oh yeah.
To see how it's coming along.
And needless to say, we don't have to tell you get to take pictures.
Of course. That's a given. That is a given. We will take pictures. So
there we go.
Anyhow. So WIPGO update. Those of you who don't know about WIPGO's a game we play to help us complete our works in progress. And this is the WIPGO board. You can get this on the WIPGO site. It's under my with my logo, and it's just called WIPGO. So if you just click ask to join, you'll get entered. We don't want stalkers, that's all. So
Smart. Smart.
So they have to privately, you have to ask to join the group so that we don't have all these creepy people, putting stuff in. So anyhow, how you play it is, it's just like bingo. In each square, you put a project. Center square is free, obviously. And once a month, I draw 2 random numbers, and you work on those projects for 4 to 5 hours a month, which isn't a lot, but it helps move you through some of the works in progress so they're not lonely, hiding and crying in the back of the closet because they haven't been worked on. Oh, making fun of Dad's landing strip. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt his feelings. We love his landing strip. But anyhow, so the WIPGO. So I was a little late pulling the numbers. I pulled them
Saturday.
Pulled them last week. No, Thursday. Thursday morning.
Right, Thursday morning.
I pulled them Thursday morning, and the numbers for this month are 3 and 12. And for me, that means I get to work on my Little House Needleworks Sheep Virtue, which I've shown you before. And of course, I was a rush to get out the door this morning, so I forgot to bring it. But I will show that next week. I'll bring it in. To show you how far I get. And the other one is Lady of the 12 for me is Grand Old Flag, which I have to go dig it out because I'm not sure where I stuck it. So I gotta go dig her out. But those are for me. Actually, I'm finishing up this one. This will get finished today. This one is from last month, and it's the it's called from Chessie and Me, Lady Liberty Needlebook and Fob.
That's pretty.
Okay, so here's the I'll be finishing this up. Here's the needlebook. I just got to finish up the needlebook.
Oh, that came out nice.
Isn't that cute?
Look how nice your back is. No, seriously, I'm not kidding. Her back
There's
is
my
nice.
back. Here's my back. It's not bad. And this is the needle fob. It's got a kitty on it.
Ooh,
Isn't that cute?
Oh, I love the flag.
Yeah.
That is nice.
So I'll get that finished up this week, and that'll be finished because I need a needle book. I need a new needle book to put my needles on. And in case you don't know what a needle book is, it's just something to put your needles in, and it usually has some felt or wool in it, so that you can store your needles in it. The wool helps absorb any moisture. Same with felt; it'll absorb moisture off your needles so that your needles don't rust.
Because you just whip stitching so fast that
they're hot. You know, you're stitching so much that they're steaming. So that was my Whitgo, and the other one was my needlepoint, which I showed you last week. So, what's your Whitgos? What were you working on?
I didn't do Whitgo.
Oh,
I like to stitch one thing, finish it.
Oh, a monogamous stitcher.
I can't. I tried, and I have 5 things, and they're driving me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The alphabet, I keep trying to get it, but I've got one thing that I wanted to get done for here,
mm-hmm.
and then I just have a couple of, and now the Auntie's sewing box. I got to get that done.
I meant to grab that to show it to you guys.
The bird,
mm-hmm.
That took preference last week because I wanted that done before I started doing Auntie's sewing box. I've got that one project. I want to get that done, and then I'll go to, but I can't do it because I think, I got to get this done. I got to get this done. I got to get this done. So I do one at a time.
See, I like the Whitco because of everything that I've got going on between the day job and here and everything I have to do to keep this place running. I don't get a lot of time to stitch anymore. So that forces me to at least get some stitching done. And a lot of times I'm doing model stitching, so I'm trying to get models finished. And so that doesn't leave a lot of time of stitching for some of the projects that I have. So the Whitgo game helps me at least get some rotation so that the projects that I have started actually get some work done on them. So it works for me. It doesn't work for everybody, but I thought it would be fun. It's a game type of scenario. And so I have quite a few people who are in the Whitgo group. So that's a good thing.
I think what I'm going to do this year is for the remaining of the year. I know that sounds funny because we're just pretty much new into this year. But I think what I'm going to do is I love to patriotic stitch.
Mm-hmm.
But the couple other things that I just don't have time to do it. So I think what I'm going to do is smalls.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I get past the 4th of July, I think what I'm going to do, because I really, really, really want to get that Nutcracker stocking.
Oh, yes, the one that you got to.
Yes, yeah. I really want to start that one. And I know once I start,
you're not going to want to stop
doing it. So that I figured I'll do smalls. And then I think what I'm going to do next year seems to work for me. I'm going to just pick one holiday. Like I like the 4th of July. I like Halloween and Christmas. I'm starting to get a lot of stuff for Christmas.
I like 4th of July, fall, and Christmas.
See, well, but
and winter. I like I like snowmen too.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm starting to like them. But the only thing is I'm not a fan of stitching on with white. I'm just not a fan of it.
It's okay. I have a feeling either way. If the pattern calls for it, it calls for it.
Exactly. But I just don't like the way my stitches.
I think also the other thing too is it depends on what you're working on too. If I were working on a piece that were, say, I had it was a monochrome piece where it was dark fabric.
Yes.
And I wanted the monochrome pattern to stand out. White would probably be
actually,
and I wouldn't mind that so much.
I have to agree with you on that one. The darker the color, the more I like the white. But for the most part, I think what I'm gonna do and stick with it is I like the way the Trenway silk.
Oh yeah,
lays.
Trenway's great.
I like the way that the white Trenway silk lays on all kinds of material rather. So I think that's going to be my go-to white from now on is the Trenway silk. I like the way it lays. I like that it doesn't knot. I like the feel of it.
Yeah.
But I always wonder, do you think it'll look all right with, like, let's say, like a variegated with the silk, like mixing my threads, for lack of a better way of saying it.
You mean mixing cotton and silk?
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I'm not really sure, but I do know Trenway does have variegated floss. So,
so I get me.
You could get your variegation. I would think you would want, if you were going to put that kind of work in something, you would want to either do it all cotton, or you would want to do it all silk, depending on what the piece is.
Now, does Trenway do a regular variegated cotton? No, they don't do that.
They do silk. They do silk ribbon. They do silk, different types of silk.
But I have to say, their variegated threads are beautiful. I mean, if you want the variegation from what we saw on the wall, oh my God, ladies, that wall, I just stood there. I now you know what little kids feel like when
they go into this candy store or the toy store.
I'm telling you that the ribbon and
you just stand there and drool.
I'm telling that wall
drool.
Gorgeous. It's absolutely
gorgeous. Actually, I've considered carrying a bucket when some new customers come in because they go into the floss room and they start drooling.
Yes.
It's like, okay, there you go. Have fun.
Yes. I
just
will
don't
say
slip.
that. I do. I love but it goes back to, I used to buy, I don't think they make them anymore. It used to be like a candy box, little flat thing. And it was Crayola crayons made it. And I think it was like 96 and it was a straight box.
The box of Crayola crayons? Oh yeah. We used to get those for Christmas under the Christmas tree.
And then it went to the round thing. It's round with the sharpener in the middle.
Yep.
Because I talk about it so much.
Did he find one on eBay?
No, he found the round one with the sharpener in the middle. He gave me
those too.
To me, I will go downstairs and it sits right on my bookcase and it's right next to it. Periodically, I'll just open it and smell it.
The old toys were the best.
I
remember Slinkies?
Yeah. Like
real Slinkies.
Yes.
Not the plastic
ones. Yes.
Yeah.
My grandsons love it. Yep. But I like that sense of color. I like color.
Color, that's what it's like. Oh, look, a chicken.
Yes.
Look, a chicken.
Squirrel.
Yep. So anyhow, let me check in here. Hey, Patty, so glad you're here. I'm glad you're able to join us. And she says, hi, Sarah.
Oh, here's somebody new.
That's my mom.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
See, that's my mom.
Oh, okay.
I love you too. She qualified what she was telling me was not nice. It was making fun of Dad's landing strip.
Ah.
So we love it. Okay, so where are we going next? We did the whip go. So whip go's done. I guess now it's let's do. We're gonna do something different today. We're gonna do a couple features. So the first one we're gonna do is we're gonna feature the Foxwood crossing patterns. These are sweet. These are the greatest. Of course, I'm into ornaments. I don't know why. I love ornaments. Maybe because I love Christmas so much. We always had great Christmases when I was a kid.
Do you think that
that's green?
That's pretty green.
That's a hunter green, and they actually come like this. This is brown, and I actually spray paint them in different colors. I spray paint them white, red, and green for the holidays. And
these are gorgeous.
You can use any small pattern, but the Foxwood crossings are designed to go on this, and so are some of the JBWs. Actually, any small would be great. I've done several of these for my Christmas tree.
Can you?
Yes, you could even put them. These are. This is the next designer that we're featuring. We're featuring today JBW, and I love Judy Whitman is a wonderful woman. She worked with me for the first 2 years on Ornament of the Month, and I love her patterns. They're pretty easy to do. I've actually done this one here as an ornament, and I actually put it on before she had this, I put it on a stained wooden tag. But she has these great little house tags that she had made up. I think they come from France, if I'm not mistaken.
2 sizes.
And they come in 2 sizes. There's a small and a large. And the small one's $9.60. Is it the small one? Or the large one? Yeah, the small one's $9.60, and they're really sweet, very sweet. Like I said, I believe they come from France. And then there's the large one, which is $12. And actually, I put together a cute little kit for you that it's originally $23, but when you purchase the 2 together, you save $3.65.
You know what I just realized?
What?
That's stars.
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Across the top.
Those are little stars.
Little stars. But look how cool that is with the cording.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Look at the cording on this. Right here. That is gorgeous.
This is the one we did. This was Ornament of the Month for January last year. And that's what it looks like stitched up. Oh, this is just on a small wooden tag because I didn't have any of the. So that's that one.
This, do you get all?
Yeah. When I did Ornament of the Month last year, it came as a package for $25 a month. And you got the pattern and all the floss to stitch all 3 designs, and then you got the supplies to create one. So this is what you got, the stuff to complete this one from last year.
Oh,
that was January last year.
That's cool.
So
this one,
it's not a hard stitch.
Change to match. If you own your house, you could actually do this one.
Yeah,
this one to look like your house.
Yep. And the other thing is I stitched it over too. Judy does the most beautiful work stitching over one. A lot of her pieces are stitched over one. So she gets these really beautiful, tiny little ornaments. I did over one and on a project, and I almost near went blind. So
what count did she do it on?
This was on 32 count.
Yeah, we have Belfast.
Yeah, 32 count. Oh, when you stitch over 2, if you do it over 1, she did 28 count. For those of you who are Ada stitchers, okay, that would be a 14 count over 1, or if over 2, it would be a 16 count.
And then if you did it, see, my favorite is 18, which I like.
Which means it would be even smaller.
Yes, yes. And I like to stitch on 8 one strand.
Because 18 is the equivalent of a 36 count linen, or actually even weave doesn't come that small. So
I like 18, and when I can get my hands on 20, I like 18 and 20. I'm stepping down from linen because I don't find it enjoyable anymore.
I like the look of linen. I think it gives a real antique, vintage look to it. Because as I've mentioned before, I did material culture study for living history when I was doing reenacting, and one of the things that I picked up on was they used a lot of linen because that's all they had back in the day. They used linen to stitch everything, and some of those pieces of linen were you're looking at 46, 56 count linen that they stitched on. But then again, there was also the cheaper, which was the bigger size linen. That's how you could tell the difference between the classes back in the 1700s was the quality of the fabric they had, and the more coarse linens were of the lower class, and the very high grade and the very fine linen was the upper class, as well as silk.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, because cotton came from India, and cotton was imported, and it could only be afforded by those that had a lot of money. Your historical education for today. So, all right. So we featured those 2.
Oh, read your book.
Go ahead. You review the book because I just remembered something. You look at the book. I'll be right back.
It's that time again. I got another book. This one, I love this book. 2-hour craft projects. And let me tell you, this book, I use this book religiously because in the book, everything is supposedly takes 2 hours. And what it is it does, in this instance, 2-hour applique. It does beading. It does wool. It does cross stitch. It does jewelry. It does flower arrangements. It does everything. And
her favorite place to get books.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Absolutely. But
they're so cute.
Aren't they? Can I show them?
Yeah. Well, do a quick glance, because technically you're not supposed to show patterns. But just do a quick glance.
There.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
like it when it's in color. But the funny thing is, this book is back in the 90s. But the funny thing is, when I was looking through, like,
what's old is new again.
Right. But the funny thing, the butterflies, the sunflowers, I've been noticing a lot with the watermelon. Everybody's been doing the watermelon. But I just thought that.
And of course, Miss Sarah's in love with Mousies.
The sun.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't it?
I like the snowman too.
That is
Show
cute.
The snowman. Snowman's cute. And I like of course, snowman. And I also like the wagon with the pumpkins in it over here.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Sorry.
There actually isn't anything on there I don't like.
I do, but I went. Look at and then the chickens.
Oh, look, a chicken!
Chickens. The only thing I can't find in this book, and everybody knows, I love me some squirrels, and that's the only.
Oh, look, thing. A squirrel!
But that's one of the reasons.
Oh, the chicken. Yeah.
I like, oh, and it even does, right here's a good thing on the back. Look at the beading. Oh, right here, the beading. It shows you how to do beading. It shows you how to do wool applique. Oh, that would be cute in a little baby's room. The cow jumping over the moon.
And the thing is, you can take these old patterns, you can update them. They're updated just by the new fabrics that we have available. Because remember, back in the 80s and 90s, we only had Aida to stitch on. Although I think it wasn't as popular, the linen back then. Everybody stitched on different color Aida. So the linen, I don't think, was as popular. But now that we have all these different types and colors of fabric, oh, that's cute. Oh, you look like a deranged Easter bunny.
Yes. And that's exactly what
for those of you who don't get that, let's show you the picture real quick. Yeah, get up close. There we go. Watch your coffee. There we go. This right here. You see it? Christmas Story. Yep. Ralphie in the rabbit suit. You look like a deranged Easter bunny. My brother loves that movie.
But I mean, it shows you how to do wool applique.
Yeah, so all of these patterns, you can update all of this stuff. If you have it left from back in the 80s and 90s, you can make it current just by using the flosses we have available now and the fabric we have available. Make small adjustments to, back in the 80s and 90s, there was a lot of back stitching. Everybody was, every design had back stitching. That seems to have gone away a little bit. Not as much back stitching, which is good because most people don't like to back stitch. Yes. I know my sister didn't.
So ladies, go to the bookstore, get the books. Just not where I get my books.
Honey, I think they figured it out. All right, so now we're up to calendar of events. All right, so for May, last week, a very large group of ladies started this project last week. They got their boxes. This is called Auntie Sewing Box. And they are starting to stitch on that and get that finished up, because in June, I'm going to show them how to finish the box. And it came with a kit. There's no more kits left. I'm sorry. But if somebody really wants them, I will do another class and I will do another set of boxes. But for this go around, I'm sold out. There is room for people to attend in the class. You can certainly attend there, although I'm looking at maybe videotaping it at some point, the how-to.
Yep.
So I'm not sure how that's going to come out, but for the box, okay? And it comes with all kinds of cool little, the stitching goes on top of the box. It comes with everything you need to make the whole box. And then the inside is lined with this beautiful blue fabric. And then there's little clear little buttons that sit on the bottom to keep it up off the table. And it has smalls that go with it. So this is a pin keep. This one's done. And you can put a pair of scissors, if back end of a pair of scissors or tape measure or whatever you want, you can put in there. And this, I'm still working on finishing these. I've got to get my finishing done. But this is a scissor keeper for a little pair of scissors. And this is going to be a needle book. This is going to be a
thread
scissor fob.
Yep.
Scissor fob. And this is going to be a pin cushion. So I got to get the rest of those all finished up, and it comes with everything to complete all of these. So the how to finish the box class is next month, June 24th. And that's from 1 to 3:30, 4 o'clock. So it starts at 1 o'clock. And the how to finish the smalls is in July on the 15th. And I'll show you how to finish those up in that class. So that's what we started this month. I'm going to be away this week. And then I'm putting this together because I dropped it when I brought it over. So I've got to put it together. We have a class on the 20th on how to make fabric covered buttons. Sorry, these are not sitting well. I have to figure out a better way to get them to stay. And the class is for how to finish fabric buttons. And we're featuring July 4th. And it actually comes with a 6th button, and it's a surprise what the 6th button's going to be. The class is the 20th from 10:30 to 12. It's $40. It includes the kit to make 6 buttons. And it comes with the tray. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that one. That's an easy one to do. That's an easy one to do. And then in the afternoon, we have ornament making class. That I started that last November. In time for the holidays, so people could work on finishing ornaments. And it was such a hit. They asked if I would do it once a month. So on the 20th in the afternoon, we have the ornament making class. That's $15. Bring everything you need to make your ornament and sit around the table, and I'll work with you and show you how to finish ornaments if you don't know how to finish them. So that's that. And then on the 27th, which is Memorial Day weekend, you're welcome to come and join us to work on the 'Tis the Season. Did you bring your bird? I didn't bring mine either.
Because I finished it.
Oh, that's right.
I finished
She
mine.
was number 2 finished. Yes, you did.
Showed it last week.
Yes, you did. So Patty was number 1 finished. Yay. Diana was number 2. Yay. I have not finished mine.
Once you get going, it's a lot of fun.
Right.
It is a lot of fun.
I got my bird part done. I'm now working on the leaves.
Yeah.
And then it will I'll have to do the snowflakes and the saying, which shouldn't take too long to do. But anyhow. So that's our calendar for May. For June, and for June, don't break. For June, we have the a class. Look at this. Do you remember the old wooden toys? Of course, I remember seeing pictures of them. I don't recall ever having one. But these were toys back in the day.
Yeah.
That they were movable toys, and they were I believe made of wood, and they had a string on them, and you would pull them and the arms and legs would move. Well, this is the movable Santa ornament. It was actually featured in Cross Stitch and Country Crafts back in the 90s. And originally they did it on fabric, and I think they used something to make it stiff so that it wouldn't flop all over. And I was looking at it, and I wanted to do this because I thought this would be so fun to have on the Christmas tree. This class is on June 10th. June 10th is this class. And when I was working on it, I had considered using perforated paper, but I was afraid it wouldn't stand up because the kids love to play with these things, and they're always messing around with the ornaments, and I was afraid if we used paper it wouldn't hold up, it would get torn. So I used plastic canvas, and it worked beautifully. Look at that. Isn't that great? He's just so cute. And you don't pull hard, but you pull the string and his arms move. His legs are supposed to move too, but it's okay if they don't. It's a Christmas ornament. So that class is
June
10th, and I believe this one's $40 as well.
Yeah.
So,
and all materials.
And that includes all the kit, all the materials for the class. And then, as I said, we have the Auntie's Finishing Box. And let's show, in August, we're going to feature another finishing class that we thought was going to be just adorable.
Do you want to show the picture?
Yeah, I'm going to show the picture. So we're going to do this, and Diana and I are doing two different versions. I'm doing the called for pattern. Okay. And I'm working on that right now.
The linen.
On linen. 32 count, I believe. Yep. 32 count. Vintage country mocha. And Diana's doing it in an alternate on Ada.
16
count so that it fits.
This one, but I will tell you this. This one is going to be slightly, because we're doing it on a a pattern background.
This is from Fabric Flare. This
No.
is a Fabric Flare pattern.
Oh, yeah. Or is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was. Okay.
Yeah, it's Fabric Flare pattern.
But so the house comes in blue.
Yes.
The house is blue. So the blue doesn't show up that well on it. So I think what we decided.
She's going to change her house color.
Yeah.
So you're going to get to see two different models.
Yeah. I think we're going to go with eggshell. It's like a whitish brown in it, and then maybe highlight in a different color, the window frames and stuff like that. But what I didn't realize, this is the color blue that it comes with, and it's Glacier Melt. Beautiful color. Look at the variegation.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous, but it doesn't.
Weeks Dye Works.
Yes, it does not. It shows, but it doesn't show that great. So there's a couple things.
Made some
pattern.
adjustments. Yeah, we made some adjustments.
Yeah. So we're going to change the Ada one.
Where's the box?
Oh,
you got to show them the box. The box.
The box is
so the box is different than the one that they had on display at Market. This is the box. We're going to paint them. We haven't decided what color, but we're going to paint the box, and it comes with a clear dome lid. So we're going to take one of the motifs and put it inside,
and it
here,
fits right on top,
and it will fit right on top of the box. So this pops out. So we're going to have a really, really.
So you get a choice. You could either leave it or not leave it and just have a flat box, or you can do with a dome on it, which I thought was kind of cute.
I like the dome. That's
I like
why
it
I went that way.
It was different, just which I thought was, because I like to do smalls too. So I thought the dome, and then the motif that goes around here, here, I just thought that would be pretty. I mean, technically you could do just this with the banding around it that we're stitching now. And then the top is just something extra, which I thought was nice.
I like the clear dome. I found the box by accident, and it's like, yeah, that's definitely what we're going to do. Yeah. So that's what we're going to work on. So that class, we'll have that kit ready for the beginning of August. and then we'll do the completion class in the how to complete the box class in September.
Which I think this one might be a little bit easier because it's not.
Well, it's not as big as the Auntie Sewing box. It's not as big a project, and there's no smalls or anything with it. It's just the box.
But the nice thing about it is the smalls. You could do, like she featured them here. There's a sled in it.
If you wanted smalls to put in your box, you could do
that. Which
or it would be a great gift for a family member.
Oh yeah, for keepsakes,
a little keepsake, or take your present, whatever you're going to give them, and put it in the box. Great way to deliver a gift,
which I thought was really, or which she did,
and the box itself is a gift.
She used it for storage. I think she put styrofoam of some kind in it.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't like the way they had it finished because they literally just stuffed the fabric down around inside and stuck. They stuck green fluorofoam on the inside and had the scissors stuck in it.
Yeah. No,
I'm definitely gonna do something different. We're gonna
twerk it up a little.
We're gonna twerk it up. It's gonna be really cute. Yeah. So keep your eye open for that. That's coming. And of course, we have the one-day retreat, the end of July, the 29th. That's an all-day here next door at the store in the room in the space next door. It's July 29th, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Feature you get your lunch. There's some smalls. We have a guest designer coming. I bet you can't guess who it is. Anybody want to take a guess? And then I also have a fabric trunk show. Atomic Ranch is sending us a trunk show with their fabrics, and they're sending a lot of stuff. So share with all your buddies that, we got a whole trunk of fabric coming.
So that's the nice thing. If you need to replenish your stash, that's the day to do it because it's all coming.
Yep.
Which
at
is
the end of the month, we started a Fabric of the Month Club, and at the end of the month, the May Fabric of the Month will be coming.
Yep.
So that'll be coming out as soon as we get it. We'll be sending that out to anybody who ordered online, or you can pick it up at the store. And that, if you're interested, is for Ada 14, 16, 18, I think is it's $24. And for Lugana 28 and 32, it's $27. I've got the price right up there. And linen 28, 32, 36 is $36. 40 count is $39, and 46 count is $44.40. It's beautifully hand dyed. It's gorgeous fabric. Absolutely gorgeous.
Actually, you had some
and if you join the club, I'm not sure where they are, but if you join if you join the club, you get a fat quarter delivered to your door every month,
which is nice.
And if you go on the website, you'll see there's a picture of the different fabrics that are being featured. Some of them are a surprise.
Yes.
So
and I like, because I have a piece of the green, and I did
the mint,
which is it's nice. It's soft, so but it's stiff enough,
and it's
that you can stitch in hand with it. I don't like to stitch it. Well, small stuff I don't mind stitching in hand, but the bigger you get, the more I don't like to stitch in hand, and it goes into the Q-snap or the hoop really nice. But you had red here.
We did have a red color. I think it was called Current.
Yes, and it's completely gone in the Ada. So I was curious to see if the person that bought the red, what they thought of the red, and if they used the color yet. Only reason is, for me, I really wanted the red because I knew once I hit Christmas, I'd be like chomping at the bit to try and find it. And it's a
Well,
beautiful
Atomic
shade.
Ranch also has seasonal packages. And we're featuring the summer 4-pack. So for, I think it's
98 is 96 for the 4-pack.
Ada's $96, and you get a fat quarter of each color.
Right.
Beautiful fabric. And then they'll have a fall one coming up, which we don't have a picture of that yet. And you should see the Christmas colors. They're beautiful fabrics. Jewel tone fabrics.
And it's beautiful.
So, you know, when we get that up, make sure you get in and get yours ordered. And the summer 4-pack is actually will start shipping to us in June. So they should be available in July.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So that's those things. And then I have one left of the project bag of the month. This is the last one. It's beautiful, made by our friend Deb Walker, who does a phenomenal job. And it features a chart by one of our favorite designers, Sarah Wilbur of Sisterloo Stitches. And this is the one for May. I'm not going to show you what else is in the bag because the rest of it is a surprise. But these are $50 a month. And it comes with an exclusive pattern by Sarah, the bag by Deb Walker, which the quality of the bag you can't beat. It's a beautiful bag. And then you have other goodies inside for $50 a month. And then our other thing is our ornament of the month. And look who's featured this month.
He's cute.
Isn't he cute? I got to finish the model this afternoon. But and I am going to do a bit of difference because I'm calling it Tippy because when I was a little girl, I had a beagle named Tippy. So Tippy is featured and
outlining him.
Yeah, I'm going to outline Tippy with either one of the browns because we put it on white opalescent fabric and the white kind of blends into the background. So I'm just going to backstitch before I finish it up so that I can, you can actually see the white. And that's an easy fix. It'll be one of the two browns. I'm not sure which one yet, but I will get that finished and show it to you next week. And make sure if you join, there's a free how to finish video on my YouTube channel. In fact, tomorrow we're doing some videotaping. We're going to start the how to cross stitch series.
Yep.
We're going to start that. So, and then I'm going to do some more, I'm going to do some other finishing little quickies. So
smart.
Keep your eye open on the YouTube. I've been telling people it's going to be done
tomorrow.
And now we're starting.
Tomorrow she has to. She doesn't get out of here tomorrow unless she does it.
Yes, Mickey, he is done on opal fabric, opalescent, white opalescent fabric. And it's a she. I'll have to put eyelashes on her.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, we'll put a couple of eyelashes.
There you go.
Because this is Tippy.
Very cute. Very cute.
So that's what I've got this week.
Do you guys want to know? I've fallen in love with these bags. I'm telling you.
Do I need to do some more, guys?
I love the bags. Oh my God. I love, you know what it is I love.
You don't have the bag
no,
with you, do you?
I should.
Are there any left?
Yes, there's 2 left.
Hold on, I'll get one.
Okay.
Go
so
ahead and talk
what I did was one of the bags, I got this in it. This in it. And I love patriotic. So I guess this you put your thread on, but I can't use the thread on it because it covers it up. So this is just going to be like a fob on one of my bags, just because I absolutely love it. And the other bag, and I'm telling
Let's
you.
explain the bag. So 2 years ago, or around 2 years ago, give or take, I had a bunch of stuff. I didn't know what to do with it. So I decided to make a mystery bag, if you will. Okay. But I decided it needed a special name. So I decided to call them completely random assorted products. Crap bags for short.
I find myself doing this.
I've had customers coming in just to buy the crap bags. One guy would come in and buy one for his wife every week.
I'm telling you. I got one of the bags, and I won't call it that. I won't call it one of the
I think they're
mystery
funny.
bags. They are. I love it.
Crap bags.
One of them. I got this. I got the bird pattern. Is it hands on? It's a pattern.
She got a little pattern.
Pattern, and then I got the wax, but I forgot the wax. They're little stars because I'm using it.
Mm-hmm.
3 little. I did one white one for white, just for white thread.
Mm-hmm.
Red for just reds, and blue is all the other colors.
Mm-hmm.
Waxer. Okay.
By the way, I love using wax with my thread.
Yep.
It helps the just so we sell Beeswax Bliss by Noteworthy Needle.
Yep.
And I tried it, and it comes a little tin about this big. They're $6.
Convenient.
Very convenient. And I use them on my cotton floss, and oh my God, it helps my stitches lay nice and flat.
I took it out.
Covers really well.
It's still in my other bag.
Where's my bag?
But
I think I have it in.
So I got a pattern, I got the wax, and I got this in one of the bags I got.
This is it. Beeswax Bliss.
Yep.
And you use one side for your light colored floss and the other side for your dark colored floss, so you don't get colors mixed onto your light colored.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's great. It helps my floss lay so nice and flat,
especially with white.
You know how sometimes you get your threads just won't lay side by side. This helps that happen. So I use this.
I bought one last week. The bag. I've got like a pretty, and it's really pretty. It's green, minty, like a minty green color, and it's in a triangle shape. It's I call them the pretty soaps that you put in the bowl in your bathroom.
The cucumber melon soaps that I had.
I got that. What else did I get in the bag? Oh my God, I forgot what I got. But the thing, this one sent me over
piece de resistance.
You ready? Look at, I love it. This one I'm gonna do for the boys, for the 3 boys, and I think I'm gonna put their name on it. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna do it on. It comes with the perforated.
It comes with perforated paper. It's a Mill Hill kit,
but I
had it for.
I love it, but it comes with all the threads. It comes with all the beads. But I think I found this stiff as a board. And I mean, holy cow, is it stiff. Ada. So I think, and it's a full coverage.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what I'm going to do it on. I'm going to do it on that. I'm not going to do it on the perforated paper. I just think, and then just underneath, I think underneath, I might just put all 3, Vincie Jackson and Tyler, their names underneath it, so they know that this is. But they give you a ton of beads.
Well, they all when Mill Hill does these kits, they put extra beads in because they know inevitably you're going to drop some.
But I mean, and the nice thing is I can do it multiple times because I have so many beads in there. But the nice thing is the beads. You have them here.
Yeah, and if I don't have them in stock, I will order them for you. So
right. So this one, I want this one. I'm trying to get in between. I can't do it as a car project. I suppose I could do the outline as a car project when I pick up the boys.
Well, you could do. You just can't do the beads in the car.
Yeah,
you could probably do everything else.
And then when I pick up the boys, my grandsons, I usually bring something with them. But my oh, I gotta tell you, did I tell you this story? Oh, this story. I was my daughter and my son's girlfriend, Tracy, we were dying laughing. Friday, every other Friday, we spend with my two grandsons.
I do
Quincy and
every
Jackson.
Friday. It's Pizza's Nana snuggle night.
Yeah. So we were talking, and I was showing my son where to find the floss tube. And my grandson goes online and he plays on with his Xbox, I think it's called, online with his friends. They all play online. So we were talking, and one of the boys had said to my grandson, my youngest grandson, Jackson, what is all the background noise? And my grandson, oh, my grandmother's here and they're talking about stitching, and my grandmother's yelling at my dad about why doesn't he watch grandma on floss tube. And we could hear Jackson explain to your grandmother does a floss tube. And he goes, yeah, she does it with another lady every Wednesday. And he goes, well, what do? They do this stitching thing. They talk about stitching with their friends on YouTube. And I could hear them, your grandmother does a YouTube like that. And I'm telling you, tears were running out of my eyes. I said, so you know what, Jackson? You've got to subscribe. I said, you don't have to watch it, but you got to subscribe and you got to ring the bell. Like
you can have your friends do it too.
Yes. None of you have to watch it because a 9-year-old is not going
to watch it. Well, a
it.
9-year-old girl might, but a boy probably wouldn't.
So that's what we said to him. You can watch. You don't have to watch it, but you got to subscribe to it. And that's exactly what I told my son. You got to subscribe to it. He goes, I know, ring the bell. I said, you don't have, but you got to do it like that. So I practice what I preach.
Yep. So it is,
oh, wow.
Oh gosh, it's after 10 o'clock. I got to go open up the store. So have a good week, everybody. I'm so glad you joined us. If there's something special you would like us to cover, please drop a comment in the comment section, both on Facebook and on YouTube. And whenever you put a comment in,
one of us
after we get off, we will be we will check and respond to any comments made after we get off. Yep. And then, by the way, for all of you mothers out there,
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. And we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Mom.